Well, good morning, welcome to the channel. I'm Chris and I'm going to be cycling Land's End to John O'Groats in about 10 days time, starting on June the 8th, 2025. And this morning I'm just out on another test ride, testing some new kit and a new camera. Decided to stop, have some strawberries. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, so I just stopped for a little bit here. It's very windy, so I thought I'd get out of the wind. So I've been thinking about the upcoming ride and what I'm going to eat and how I'm going to fuel. Now, I know it's got a lot on this, and it's very individual, of course. What's going to work for some people is not going to work for other people. And what I found is that for me, fatty foods, sausage rolls, big chocolatey things, they don't really work mid-ride. Now I know this is a longer ride, it's meant to be like a moving picnic, and I understand that there's going to be plenty, should be plenty of stops, but for me personally, when I'm riding, I don't like to stop for too long. I'm happy to go slower, but I'm going to keep my food stuffs to a kind of a carbohydrate base rather than going for anything too fatty and mixing it up too much. So I thought I would just go through what I'm planning to eat on the ride, things that I can pick up from corner shops, service stations, things that I might be able to get from the hotel before I leave, and just things that are easy to pick up along the way, which are good for out cycling. So things that I think are going to work for me, and I'm going to update this after the ride with what I actually did and what I actually ate, because it may not be quite so simple. I've just done a little detour just now into Corfe Castle to get some more water, and I picked up some strawberries which were lovely. I'm just going to go through the kind of things that I think are going to work for me when I'm out on the ride. So things that I think are easily available and good source of carbohydrates are going to be things like fig rolls, Jaffa cakes, hot cross buns, plain flapjacks, white bread and jams, sandwiches, which I'm hoping to make in the hotel before I go, bananas, of course, saurine, malt loaf, get those little individual packets, very easy, and then maybe some dried fruit, apricots, that kind of thing. So I'm estimating that I'm going to need about 60 grams. I'm going about a gram per minute is what I sort of base things on often when I'm cycling. So 30 grams half an hour, 60 grams for an hour. So how much of those individual feedstuffs would I need for 30 grams of carbohydrates? So fig rolls, standard size, that would be about 2 to 3 fig rolls for half an hour, 30 grams. Jaffa cakes, 3 or 4 Jaffa cakes. So this is what I'm planning to eat every half an hour, either a mixture of these or this. A hot cross bun, so 1 hot cross bun, or any kind of tea bread, that kind of thing. 40 grams of a plain flapjack, so that would be half a bar, one of those big bars every 30 minutes. White bread, so 1 slice of bread and jam, so that's easy, just 1 slice of bread folded over with jam, that would be good for half an hour. And a small handful of dried mango, a small handful of soft apricots will also work. And then malt loaf, around about 1 of those little mini malt loaves that you get in a packet, about 1 banana, usually a little bit more than 30 grams in a banana, but that's absolutely fine, just 1 banana. So that's about it really, and then maybe a couple of those little pancakes that you can buy, Scotch pancakes, that kind of thing. And then accounting then for having a few stops for a light coffee or whatever, then that should be all I need. So that's my plan for what I'm going to eat. I don't know if that's going to work. Let me know in the comments down below if you've had any experiences of long multi-day rides where you haven't been able to stock up with the usual sort of cycling foods, and let me know what your plan was, what your strategy was, and what worked and what didn't work for you. I'll be really interested to hear. Great. Bit of test for this camera. Remember, this is a DJI Action 4. I've got it on an out front GoPro mount. Okay, so that's that done. It was a really nice ride actually. Jaffa cakes and fig rolls. That was a big win for me. I absolutely love them and seem to work really well. Best thing about coming back from the ride, seeing your little doggy. Where is he? Oh, Basil. Hello. Oh, have you missed me? Yes. Oh, he's a good boy. Where have you been? Where have you been? Have you been for walkies? Wow, this has pretty much been one long hill so far. Come up from Toll Puddle through Milton Abbas and then up Bull Barrow Hill. Strava just made the route for me. I didn't really look at it. I just asked it to make me a route of 115k. This is what it came up with. Great. Go. I can bring my bike in. Perfect. Ah, courage. And rags. Perfect. Well, absolutely brutal headwind on the way back. The last like 40k, 50k. Been head to wind. It's about 35 kilometers an hour, gusting, really windy. I think I just bonked as well for absolutely dreadful. Stopped, had a little chat to myself, ate some food. Thankfully, feeling a bit better now, but about 20k to go. Whew. So it's probably quite a good test, really, having headwinds like this and all the gear on the bike. The bike's pretty heavy today. I've got pretty much everything I'm going to take with me. But I can't tell you the number of times this happens. I go to a cafe, stop, have something different to eat. This time I had Dorset apple cake and a white Americano with sugar. And I don't know, just crashed after that. 20 minutes, half an hour later, felt absolutely dreadful. Had to stop at the top of a hill. Felt just like the world was ending. Had 5 jelly babies, a fig roll and half a bit of banana bread. Boom, back in the game. So obviously just bonked. I don't know why that always happens. Anyway, hopefully I'll be alright now. It's still a headwind, but we've got about 15k to run. So. Okay, so back now. That was interesting. I think the answer is keeping the nutrition as constant as possible and sticking to your strategy and having some emergency options. I think, I don't know, maybe the coffee and the apple cake, that wasn't a good idea, but it's just surprising how often that happens to me when I sit down. Maybe your body just thinks, that's it, you're done. So I don't know, cafe stops, I'm not sure that's a great idea, but yeah, I mean, the idea is you're going to go slow on the ride. That's what everyone says, you've got to go slow, but you know, when you've got a heavy bike with all the gear and you're going uphill into a headwind, it's only so slow you can go. It's still an effort. And if you get that for 140k, that is going to be hard. So let me know if you've done LEJOG and you've had, you know, I'm sure you've had all of these problems. So just let me know in the comments down below. I'd really appreciate any advice or any assistance for this ride. I've got 10 days left now till I go. So if I'm not fit enough now, that's that. So that's when I'm attempting it, June the 8th. So yeah, wish me luck. And if you want to follow the journey, then please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, let me know any comments you have. Thanks so much for watching.